What's going on, guys? I'm back here with another unboxing. Uh, the product that I'm about to open is nothing new. There's tons of videos already on it. I am actually on the late train from buying all kinds of RC stuff. So I'm trying to catch up, guys. So that's the only reason why this is here so late. But this came in the mail. This is not a true unboxing. There's this is just the box that it came in. So let's go ahead and get this guy opened up. And I thought this was pretty cool, guys, because not only did they give you this adapter, which is some sort of USB to Type C. So that was pretty cool of them to do that. You know, I can use that adapter a lot. And they also gave you the mini HDMI. So, I mean, micro HDMI, that's micro. And it looks pretty good, guys. It looks like it's gold plated. It even has two plastic caps covering the actual gold. So that's pretty good for them to give you this and that. That's not bad. So it's already off to a good start, you know? So I'm going to go ahead and put this over here. And we'll start to look at the handheld. And this does have a little bit on the box, but nothing really at all, guys. It's just, it has a preview here. And I'll let you know what every button does. Well, not what it does, it just tells you what the button Z, you know, that ZL and the ZR, your joystick, just your basics, you know, nothing major at all on this box. So there we go, that's everything in the box. So you've got a little manual in here, which isn't too bad. I think I was reading some of it and it wasn't too bad, guys. It did kind of give me a few tips. See, right here. And I'm just going to let you leave this right here so you can pause that if you want to read that. See, that one says press the start button to directly go to the label, to the menu. I know some of this writing's wrong, or I'm just reading it. It's awful bright right now where this light is pointing, so I can't really read it. It's really bright. See, it does tell you some stuff here. So that's not bad. You do need this, so you might want to read it. Also, the actual handheld has directions of how to use it inside of it in the when you play with it. So they give you a decent screen protector too, guys. All right, so standard USB-C, and it does have I think this does have a picture of the USB symbol on it. Usually those are pretty good. Yeah, it does. It has a USB symbol on it. So usually they're good, decent when they have the symbol, because that symbol that it's on there is like a copyright sig. So they can only get that if it's done, if the wire was made correctly. They can't put that symbol on if the wire is not shielded properly. So that's it for that. So it's real basic. I mean, you don't get a whole bunch in here. And here is your screensaver, which is very nice, and I think I might just use this. I didn't really care for the screen plastic, or it might already have I think it might already have a screensaver protector on it, but it's really like flush to it, so you can't even tell it's there. But I'm thinking it's there because the plastic on this looks a little dull, like hazy, you know? So it must be a screen protector on it. So I'm just gonna leave it. Now let's go to the handheld itself, which looks really awesome, guys. Just a really nice handheld here. Really nice. You guys probably already seen it. There's tons of videos on this. You got your home, select, and start button. You got your SD card. This was a 32 gig. You got your buttons. They feel great, guys. and your micro HDMI, your Type C. That's where you charge it. I'm not sure if you can use this to connect any controllers. I'm not sure, guys. Someone said they did that and it kind of started looping. It looped, it kept looping, like turning on and off and starting all over again, on and off. So you might not want to do that. But these buttons feel good. They're a little smaller. And this slider, guys, isn't very good. This slider is, I mean, even some of my cheaper handhelds that are absolutely cheap have a better slider than this. But I think I can fix it. I have grease. So if I were to like somehow pull this back and get a little bit of grease in there with a syringe, I think it'll loosen it up and it'll work properly after. I do that a lot with all of them because of that problem. So you got your other analog stick here, which feels pretty good. The D-pad feels great. Your volume rocker here, your power buttons there. You got nothing in the back but a sticker, and they even covered up the holes where you open it up at. So that was another nice touch. There's nothing on this side and nothing on this side. So let's go ahead and power this up. So this does take a minute to load up, guys. I believe it's around 40 seconds. So it does take some time. So guess I'll pause it, or maybe I'll just leave it. I don't know. Don't want the video to be long, so I'm gonna just go ahead and jump cut. Alright guys, so it loaded up, and if you guys see it from right here, you can tell it looks just like the part 1 that I have, but it should be a little bit better performance. I really liked it, this handheld, guys, a lot. It feels pretty good. It's a decent handheld, but the only thing that sucked is it doesn't have 2 extra buttons, so I can't play certain games because I don't have the L2 and R2 and L2, so that just sucks. These are just L and R at the end, and that's it. So you can't play certain games, so that really sucked. Unless you use a Bluetooth controller, you can. So that's probably why they didn't really, like, give you other buttons. They were like, just use a Bluetooth controller, which sucks because that's why it's a handheld. But here it is right here. Press the power real quick so it can turn back on. I did download a game or two, guys. So I have some Nintendo 64 in there. It's got like a lot of games that just comes naturally. The cool thing about this one is that it did not have, guys, it just did not have this part of it. When I opened it up, it only had the Android part. That's it. It didn't have the retro app part. I mean the retro Cade part, or whatever the hell it's called. I'm thinking it's not called Retro Cade, it's called Retro Pocket. So the Retroid Pocket part was not there. And you know how I got that? I have the app already because I saved it. But what I did was I noticed that as soon as I connected it to Wi-Fi, it automatically downloaded the app that I needed and put it in there itself. It did it as soon as I connected it. It immediately downloaded the app. And I do suck at Mario. Oh man, that was just bad. Let's try using the D-pad. It's more of a D-pad game. I was supposed to throw that at. Oh, I forgot he doesn't even pick up. Man, I really don't want to play that. So if you get out, you can't save your game. Load progress, save, restore default settings to that game. You got emulation settings, so you get to play this. This is really cool, guys. You get to really screw around with this handheld a lot better than this one here. So I really like that. I'm not going to go into everything because it'll take too long, but if you press home and then you just exit, you could go right back into your games here. We'll load up another one. Let's go to category and let's go back up here. Okay, so there's Ridge Racer. Let's just load up Ridge Racer. So let this load up. And you know, guys, I've been screwing around with this handheld a lot lately. I updated it. It's been so long. This one that it has two updates. There's two updates that you can use for this console. Two of them. So I updated it to the first one, and I believe now you can update it to Emulate. So I might do that. I might not. This did take a little bit of work. And if you're going to do this, guys, you don't need any third-party apps. You just grab the files that you need and just extract and put them on the root of the SD card, and it'll look just like this when you turn it on. And go into your old files where you look for the BIOS. Just grab all those BIOS and put them in this one, and you're done. You're done. After that, you can start putting your games in, and you can start playing. So here goes this. You know, I'm just gonna give you guys a little bonus, but we'll be looking at Ridge Racer until that loads up. So let's go into Ridge Racer.
Ridge Racer.
Press the start button here. Continue.
Starting Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer World Tour. Ridge Racer World Tour.
It does have dual speakers, guys, so it sounds really good.
Come on up, Sierra. Get ready to race.
Okay.
Are
And
you
if you
nervous?
guys see,
I'm
here we
so
go.
excited. Come on.
So now I have
Hurry up and
Nintendo
start the race.
64 running on this handheld, and my frames are showing. But if I do this too,
3, 2,
oops, wrong
1,
one.
go!
Well, I can hear that sound a little
Stop
funny.
fooling around. Let's race.
See, it's a little edgy there, but where's my button at? This one? There we go.
3 laps to go. Good luck.
And I could always lower down the resolution on this and make it play a little better. So you see Ridge Racer works. I'm trying to look at that through the viewfinder, and I'm not going to play very good. I'm just trying to show you that it works. I do like Ridge Racer, and I can play. So you see, there we go. So let's go ahead and exit out of here. You can't use the D-pad. You can only use you can't use the analog stick. So let's go into another game. Bloody Roar 2. And while that's loading, guys, I'll show you this. So if I go back here, Mario 64, and this will load up pretty fast. It loads up decent. Let me go ahead and just lower this just in case this music is copyright. So look at that, guys. Turn off that. Not bad. It will run that game like decent, but not super good. But it does run this one really good, and it even runs Mario 64, guys, pretty decent. Where I had gotten quite a few stars already, so I think I had 5 stars. I was able to actually play the game, which was really surprising. And look at the way it looks too. So this is the Simple 30, and Retro Game Core is the one that did this. He did. So this guy did a really good job at making this handheld better than it was, because it just looks awesome, guys. It really does. It's not the best N64 player, but it does work though. At least you can play Mario 64, and you can also race, and there's quite a few other games that work pretty good too with this handheld. So this is just a little bonus, guys. I just wanted to show you that it does run Nintendo 64. Not too bad, guys. Not too bad. I mean, it's got its ups and downs, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn this off real quick. And now you can shut it down. I also got, let's see which one. I believe it's here. No, I went too far. There it is, Virtual Boy. So I got that one running too. So let's go ahead and shut this down. And now you shut it down and it saves your games. A lot of my games would just erase by turning off the power like that. So let's go ahead and press start here. I'll go ahead and pick the volume back up. Sorry guys to get into that other handout. I know you guys are not trying to hear anything about that. And just look at that screen. That's another reason why I got it too, because the screen on that thing looks great. Plus, I've seen them using it and playing certain Dreamcast games, and they just look really good. So this will run Zombies Revenge for me. So you hear the sounds a little off there. See that? So it does sound a little bad on the heavier to run games. But if you use games that are not so heavy, it will run, guys. It will run decent. So let's go into one arcade game real quick here. That's Mega Drive. There's Dreamcast right here. I just passed it right now, right there. So let's just load up Dreamcast, you know? Might as well, I'm here. But yeah, guys, I've been having a lot of fun with this handheld. And I don't think I'm going to upgrade it to the Emulate unless it runs just that much better. If it can run a little bit better, then I will. But if it doesn't run good, then I'm just not going to. And I don't even know if you have to burn an image on the SD card, so I'm not sure. So here's Dreamcast, guys. And this one's not so bad, guys, because I already hooked it all up. It's all connected to my Wi-Fi and everything. And you can just download games right on the fly. So I like that a lot. Or you can add your own games as well. And there's a way to do that, but you have to go online. You have to go on YouTube to check. It's not as hard, guys. You guys go through the settings, pick up your external games, then it's a lot of talking, but it does work. Look at that screen. That is just crazy good, man. That is absolutely just really good, guys. This is just really good screen. And you can hear it's running this Dreamcast game pretty good. So if you like the fighting games of Dreamcast's fighting games, you're going to get to play those pretty easily. And if you don't like any of these, kind of what I'm doing right now, playing like on this Dreamcast looking, I mean, sorry about that, Dreamcast like Pandora. Say you don't like it, you can always switch to the other half of this. I'm just going real fast, guys. I'm gonna get into something else here. All right. So this is an arcade game, and the arcade games look great, guys. They look really. Oh, I guess that one didn't work. There we go. Some of the games don't run correctly. You can always re-download them and delete on the fly too. You don't need to pop it in the computer. You can delete games right on there. So I really love that part too. Oh man, can I just play? So this is just an unboxing, guys. This is not a review. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Exit. And now, oh yeah, I want to show you guys this. So if I press get out of here, let me go ahead and get out. Okay, and if I press this X, it takes me here, and then I can download games here. So if I go into PSP, it will then take me to these games where I can download them right now if I choose to. And if I don't want to do that, I can get Nintendo 64, GBA. They're all here, guys. And I can download them right now if I want. So that's not bad, although this SD card is like completely out of room. So it needs to be upgraded to a 64 gig at least. But you guys see I can download the games here. They have every console that is in this machine. There's Famicom, and then if I exit there, there's arcade games, and there's 2000, a little over 2000. You see it right here. So let's go ahead and exit here. There you go, and right back into here. And then if I hold this, guys, hold the home button, go here, and we're going to switch the system. So let that switch over real quick. I don't want to put too much light because then the handheld can't see it as good. But it does look nice, guys. I really like this one too. This one has a really black screen though. That looks really good. I like that a lot. So it's still loading. I told you this handheld does take time. It takes like about 40 seconds to load up. So I'll jump cut. Alright guys, so there it is, all up in Android mode. So now you can just go ahead and download your own games. Let's go ahead and, no, I'm gonna leave that there. I don't want to press the don't show me again because sometimes I need a few tips, so it'll tell me how. And it does come with these, guys. I have no games inside of here, but you can see it comes with these. This is all stock. Every bit of this game is stock. I mean, I don't have anything in this part of the game, nothing. So you guys can see what it has. You can go into the market. Here's your upgrade. This is how you switch back to the arcade part of it, the retro pocket part. Your settings, just pretty much your basics. This is really just a cell phone inside of some shell. That's all it is. You got your time and date up there, and everything works. You sign in with your settings, just like a phone. You can go into Bluetooth, and you can Bluetooth your stuff to it. Just pretty much your basics, you know. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, SIM card. See how it says SIM? Because this is really a phone, guys. So that's pretty much it, guys, with this one. Let's go home. I haven't even changed the screensaver because I'm not using this part right now. Just right now, I'm not. But there are some emulators that I want to use that are standalone that work way better for Nintendo 64 and PlayStation. So I'm going to be using both sides of it. So it's a really good handout. I think it was worth the money. I paid a whopping $127 for that, guys. And that's rather pricey. But I think it was worth it though, considering it runs very good. And not very good, but it runs a lot better than my other ones. And it just looks nice. And now I have both of them. But I really wanted this one the first time, guys. But I didn't get it. But now that I have it, I really like it a lot. And I think that I'm going to have a long time with this handheld, just goofing around with it. Maybe I'll connect one of my drones. Maybe it'll work a little better than this one. So there's a lot of things to play around with it. There's Android games as well. So it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I think it's worth the money, and it will be worth the money if you buy it too. Because if you buy it from China, you'll get it cheaper. I usually don't do the China route because I always have bad luck. So that's pretty much the end of this one, guys. The Retroid 2 Pocket, really nice handheld. There's Retroid. Not bad, guys. Not bad at all. There's nothing in there. I don't have anything in this. So I'll be back, guys, probably with another video of this, maybe running something different if I can get it to do that. But if not, then I most likely won't, because there's so many videos on it. But I do have other stuff coming, so soon there'll be some more RC cars here, guys. And some more gaming stuff as well. So stay tuned for that. Thanks a lot for watching, guys.